What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pipe Revival. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving with family and friends and lots of food. If you're like me, I think I'm about, 15 pounds heavier than I was last time we spoke. No, but we had a great time. All my kids came home and got to watch a lot of football, college football. And I'm a huge college football fan. I love the sport. I love the battle. But no, we had a really good time. And look at this beauty here. Woo, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is brand new pipe. I've smoked it a few times. Brand new Dr. Graybo. And it is just a beautiful pipe. I love it. If you guys, you're on the fence about Graybos and you get on the Facebooks and the whatever and read the kind of the negative reviews or the negative image that Graybos have, let me tell you, it's completely just unfounded. It's for no reason at all, because these are great pipes. These are my favorite pipes, and obviously you guys probably recognize this one. This is my 20-plus year old Dr. Graybo, one of the first ones that I bought. Still smoke it every day. And these pipes are not perfect briars. If you're wanting, a nice shiny pipe with zero fills. And fills, what I'm talking about fills, you can see when you first get these, you can see those little fills right there. See that discoloration? That's what I'm talking about, a fill. They put like a wood filler in there. When you first buy them, you're not going to be able to see any fills. Once you smoke a couple bowls and it heats up, it'll discolor. So I like getting the carved bowls because the fills aren't as obvious, because it's carved. But, just a great pipe. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, was breaking in a pipe. Because I see a lot of, I get all my topics and thoughts and everything from the questions asked on Facebook mainly. There's tons. If you're not familiar, there's tons of groups on Facebook. I was blown away, but there's tons of groups on Facebook that. They're all about pipes and pipe tobacco, and that's all they talk about. So today I wanted to talk about that, just give you my 2 cents on how I break in pipes. And it's super easy. You don't even have to think about it, because how you break in a pipe. Now there's a bunch of you can go to the elitist postings and everything where you gotta, load a quarter bowl and smoke that, then let it rest for 10 years and then I'm being facetious obviously, but quarter bowl, half bowl, then a full bowl. In my experience, guys, and it's over 2 decades, and I'm not like blowing my own horn or whatever, but my experience is just load it up and smoke it. And that's how you do it. Load it up and smoke it. That's how you break in a pipe. And that's what we're going to do today. I've already smoked, this is probably my 3rd or 4th bowl out of this pipe. And obviously it smokes absolutely glorious. So we got her loaded up. You can get your pipe out and you can load it up too. I got some Prince Albert in here. I've got to say, I have been just completely enamored with Prince Albert here of late, and I have been almost exclusively smoking Prince Albert. I'm really liking it and enjoying it, and it's right up my alley. If you're anything like me, you're gonna love this stuff. It is just right up my alley. It is just the quintessential burley tobacco. It's cheap. It's the smokability of it is great. So packing, lighting, the moisture content it comes in pretty much a bucket. It's ready to go right out of the gate. I'm really enjoying it, and I bought 2 more tubs of it. That's how impressed I am with it. Let me get a lid up here real quick. My Zippo lighter is out of flints, and I can't for the life of me find what I did. I had a little pack of flints, and I don't know what the heck I did with them. They're probably in our junk drawer, and you guys know what that means. It means that I got on my little supercomputer that I carry around in my pocket, and I ordered some more. Almost there. If you're wanting big plumes of smoke, you need to be smoking burley, because you can get away with big plumes of smoke and still smoke cool, and you won't get tongue bite. Some of you won't. I'm going to make a video on tongue bite, on my analysis of my perspective of tongue bite. I'm going to make a video on it. It's just so good. So anyways, just smoke your pipe. I fill it up. I fill every one of my pipes up. That's how far I fill it up. That top little quarter, 1/8 inch, whatever. After I get it lit, charring light and all that. And just smoke it. Your first few bowls, especially if you have a raw, so some of these higher priced pipes, they don't come pre-smoked or have a coating on there or anything like that. It's just raw wood. It may smoke a little hot. It may heat that bowl up a little hot until you build a cake. And to me, that's what breaking in a pipe is building up your cake. Now, I don't have a bunch of cake. I'm not one of those guys. It's not even a dime's. It's a little less than a dime's width of cake. So I'm not one of those guys that have just a huge, thick cake. But I like to have a little bit of a cake on there, because here's my reasoning. Is your cake absorbs heat and moisture. And the key to having a good smoke is a cool smoke and a dry smoke. That's what you want. That keeps you from getting tongue bite, taking the moisture out, because that's what tongue bite is. Tongue bite is not a temperature thing. Tongue bite is all about pH, offset pH balances of your body and the tobacco, and that moisture that comes in with smoking a wet, goopy, aromatic tobacco, which a lot of you new guys, that's what you smoke. That moisture coming in is what is giving you that tongue bite. That's why, if you're a new smoker, I recommend you smoking with filters of some sort. Balsa wood filters, paper filters, something like that, until you kind of get yourself to where this is just second nature. Because you keep at it, smoking a pipe will be second nature. But yeah, this is how you break in a pipe. And just to reiterate, breaking in a pipe to me, when I think about that in my mind, it means building a cake. Now, this is for briars and cobs. Obviously, if you're a meerschaum or clay pipe smoker, you don't build a cake in those. In fact, you clean your bowl out after every smoke. You don't want any cake in a clay pipe or a meerschaum pipe. This is for briars and cobs. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to give a big shout out to wvsmokeshop.com. If you're a codger like me, that is like the codger headquarters. I mean, it's like an old school website. Like, even the setup of it is just like, early 2000s setup. He's got the best prices on Dr. Graybo's. You go anywhere on the internet, you're going to be paying over $40 for this pipe here, if you can even find it. You go to WV Smoke Shop, I got this pipe for $38. The best. And he ships them out lickety split. And he has all of the codger blends. He has the Prince Albert, he has the Carter Hall, he has the half and half, he has the Sir Walter Raleigh, he has the Granger, he has all of it. He has the velvet, which I bought me some velvet, by the way. I smoked a bowl right after I opened it. And I'll get my thoughts on that soon. I'm letting it dry out because it is a standard tobacco group tobacco, STG tobacco. And it seems that they are putting vinegar on these blends, and vinegar does not agree with me at all. And it is, in fact, it's ruined Granger for me, which I smoked for years and years. And right now, velvet, I mean, it has all the earmarks of a great codger blend. The flavor is there. It's not as woody and earthy as the Prince Albert is, but it is very, very, I would say it's very similar to a Granger with a little less topping, maybe. I don't know if that's the right. Maybe it's a like a crossover between Prince Albert and Granger. It's like right in the middle of those two. It doesn't have the darker notes that I'm really enjoying out of the Prince Albert. But it tasted. I've smoked one bowl of it. It tasted great, but it destroyed my tongue. I mean, right away I could feel it on my tongue. It was just lighting it on fire. And it's not a temperature thing. It's a chemical thing. So it has to do with the vinegar. So I don't know, because I could smoke half and half all day, and I don't get that out of half and half, and it's, you know, made in the same facility as far as I know. So I don't know what they're doing different with half and half than they are with these other, with Granger and Velvet. But and I just might be more sensitive to it. That's one thing about pipe smoking. You know, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. So it's one of those, you know, it's one of those deals. You kind of fall into your groove, and that's just you got to go through the school of hard knocks to fall into your groove. Unfortunately, that's how it is with a lot of things in life. You got to learn for yourself. There's a lot of great advice out there. There's a lot of bad advice out there. I wouldn't say bad advice. I would say just a little bit of misinformation. Just people preaching their preferences, which is an age-old problem that when you're dealing with human beings, it is in our nature to preach our preferences. And that's what people, and it's no different in pipe smoking. We do it without even thinking about it. We preach our preferences. So, like I said, there's no right way to smoke a pipe, but there's a bunch of wrong ways. So you got to find what works for you. You got to find the tobacco that works for you. You got to find the pipe style that you like. Because I've owned them all. I've smoked them all. Maybe I'm just not as refined of a pipe smoker. Maybe that's why I'm a codger. I don't know. But I really can't tell the difference in if a certain bowl shape with tall, fat, you know, whatever, if it in certain tobaccos smoke differently, I really can't tell the difference. I've experimented with it. I've tried, because I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be the pipe snob, whatever type of guy, where I had and it's just not turned out that way. But believe me, I've tried. So all I know is that Dr. Graybow smokes them all good. Anything you put in here, it's going to be great. And especially a codger blend. I mean, you get a certain kind of feeling when you're smoking out of a Graybow. You got like a codger blend in there. It's good stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video about, I thought since I got this brand new pipe, that I'd let you guys see how I break a pipe in. And this is it right here. You just smoke the thing. But I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. And you truly understand how blessed you are, because we're all blessed. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next one.